and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing this green eyeshadow look. You guys voted for this on my Instagram. I asked you guys if you guys wanted to see a pink eyeshadow or a green eyeshadow, and green won. I did go a little crazy. I went a little bit more glam, lashes, glitter, a lot of highlight, but I just really liked how this look came out. So before we start, make sure you subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and we can go ahead and move on. Alright everybody, so let's go ahead and get into this video. I already did my eyebrows and I primed my eyelids, so let's jump right into the eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with this shade right here, this one right here. This one's going to be our transition shade. I just take a big fluffy brush like this, and then we're just gonna apply that on all over the lid. And I am using my Jaclyn Heel palette. I said before, this palette is worth it. It is so amazing. It seriously has every shade and you could create so many looks with it. So we're just gonna build up this shade. You can bring it in, you can spread it, you can bring it out a little bit if you want. Just make sure it's buildable so that way, or that you build it up enough so that way it shows up when we put on all the other darker shadows. So I did a poll on my Instagram and I asked you guys if you guys would like to see a pink or green eyeshadow look, and you guys voted green. It was pretty close for a while, and then the green just like boom went up. So that's cool because I actually wanted to try both. I had looks in mind. So the green is just a little bit out of your comfort zone, you know, it's a little bit more bold, but I think it's beautiful and I think you guys are really gonna like it. And I think it is wearable, like just toning it down a little bit, but I think it's gonna look great. We're gonna go into this burgundy kind of orange color, and again I'm just gonna take the same brush, but with this one I'm going to be a little bit more precise, and I'm gonna go right under my crease. So I place it right where my crease is. You can even open your eye, I know it looks creepy, but so you can see where you're gonna place it. And then from there, just slightly, I grab it from the end so that way I have like less control and I'm not pushing so hard on the color and it's easier to blend. So just slightly, just blend this, blend. And it doesn't have to be too harsh. We can always go back and deepen it out. Like I said, again, I just kind of mark it there, and then I go from the outside into the inside, just in case it's like too much, it's too harsh. I can always blend it out easier on the outside than if I straight go into the inner of my eye. So I've been trying this new thing, switching up my products that I use for my eyebrows, and today I used powder and I really liked how they came out. They look a little bit more natural, but you can do them a little bit bolder if you want. And they were so easy to do, like so quick. It took me much more less than when I use my pomade or anything else like that. So it was pretty cool, just trying out different type of, you know, eyeshadow, different type of stuff to use on my brows, and I'm starting to shape them differently, you know. I tried them thicker during the weekend and I didn't really like it. So I'm sticking to my thin, kind of thin eyebrows. Take a clean brush and I'm gonna blend everything out, just make sure everything's blended and it's smooth. This is gonna help both of them kind of blend in together. And then kind of just to deepen it up, I'm gonna take this orange right here, just a little bit, and I'm gonna put that kind of on the outside more. You can see it's much more brighter and it's a lot more pigmented. So this is just gonna stay on the outside of our eye first. I'm not gonna take it in too much. And I'm not gonna bring it up either. I'm just gonna keep it right here on my crease, just so lightly, to give you a little bit more brighter color. Open up the eye a little. Like I said, just take a really light hand, so that way it's so much easier to blend. You don't make any harsh lines or anything. Another shade we're gonna go in with is this brown right here, just with a smaller, more defined brush. This is going, so I'm not going to cut my crease, I'm just gonna define like the bottom of my eyelid so I can place the green white under. So just slightly kind of like carve it with this eyeshadow. It's going to give you more definition, and it's going to kind of shape out your eye. So when you place that green, it looks like you cut the crease, but you know, we're just using more shadows. So just slightly, you don't have to go very deep with it. This is just the illusion, you know, defining your eye. For the star of the show, I'm going to go ahead and take this dark green right here. It's like an olive green. It's gorgeous. I'm going to take it on a flat brush. I'm going to put this on our lid. It looks almost black, but it's like, I feel like it is green and it has a little bit of black in it. But once we brighten everything up, it'll look a lot prettier. Just place it first, and then we can worry about blending. I was gonna say I do have some fallout. That is why I always do my eyes first, and then especially if I'm doing eyeshadow, I'll do my eyes first. Cause if I get fallout, I don't want it to ruin my foundation, my base, you know, that I already have going on. Have that. I'm going to take that small brush and I'm going to go into that deep red that we first used. I'm going to use that to blend this out. And here, just take your time, like I've always said. Slowly blend everything out. The more time you take, the more blended and seamlessly it's going to look. You can see it's going to start to diffuse into the rest of the shadows, and it's going to just look more smooth. You guys can see already how this, you can see the harsh lines, and here you can start seeing how it's slowly blending together. Just take a little bit of eyeshadow and we're blending that at the same time. And go in slightly circular motions. We're just trying to blend the product. We're not trying to like move it around. Go slowly motions to start to diffuse the eyeshadow, but we're not going to try to move it. So we have that base. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the shadow right next to it. This one right here. This is kind of the same tone, but this one's a shimmer. It's a pigment. So, on our brush, and then I'm gonna spray it so it looks more pigment, and I'm gonna put that in the like center kind of my lid. You guys will see. Ooh, yeah. That is so pretty. And I could have just used this shadow alone, but I really liked how the bottom one gave this shimmer like a nice base. There we go, just like that. And you could totally leave it like this, put on some lashes, but I'm a little extra and I want to add a little bit of glitter. So taking my press-on shadows, I'm going to take this green right here. This is from the Hard Candy. And I'm only going to put a little bit in my inner corner. So just slightly take a little. And right there. I just want it like in the inner corner of my eye, kind of like the beginning right here. I don't want it in the whole eye. Just right there. Ooh, so pretty. Go. I love how that green looks with this. So pretty. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add some lashes and I will be right back. Alrighty, so I'm back and I have my lashes. So we're gonna go ahead and prime the face. This is the Too Faced Hangover Primer. As you guys know, this is one of my favorite. This is a hydrating primer. So it's just going to really moisturize your skin. Really good full coverage. So I'm going to be using my Superstay Maybelline 24 Hour Wear Foundation in the shade 310, which is Sun Beige. It's a little dark for me, but like I said, we got this tan going on, might as well use it. So like I said, I usually put some on the back of my hand. And then I'll just take it with my sponge. And we will blend. Foundation, always start in layers, like slowly put some on, and then if you feel like, oh, I need a little bit more coverage, then you can go in with a little bit more or try to put another layer. But if you put on too much right away, it's just gonna make you look cakey, it's gonna clump up, and it's probably not gonna spread as easily. You know, it's not gonna blend how you would like it to. So just slowly start with a nice base and then slowly build it up. And don't forget to take it down your neck so it blends nicely. Like I said, it's a little dark, but once I put on my concealer and brighten up and everything, it will look a little better. But I really, really love how this foundation wears. It's like full coverage, it lasts all day, it makes my face look like smooth. It's just, yes, yes, yes. Then I'm gonna use my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I'm putting a little bit more concealer than I usually do, but that's because since the foundation is a little dark, I'm hoping this will kind of even it out. It felt like I did my eyeshadow pretty quickly. I thought it was going to take longer, but I like how it came out. I like that little shimmer in there, and I love how these colors blended out together. Very, very pretty. My NYX banana shade. This is going to set and brighten up my under eyes. I'm going to take the other side of my sponge, look up, and set my eyes. Remember, if you have dry skin like me, you don't use too much, just enough to like set your concealer. But if you have oily skin, you can go ahead and bake or just use enough of this so it kind of soaks up all the extra oil. It's going to make you look more matte. I think I put a little too much, so I'm just going to brush it off a little. Doesn't look too white either. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm going to be taking my Rimmel Press-In Powder 001 Transparent. Love this stuff. And this is just going to set the rest of my face. Like I said, I have dry skin, so I don't need to put on too much powder. But if you want to bake or put on more powder, you can go right ahead. To give me a nice base for the rest of the powders, like my bronzer and highlight that I'm going to put on. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Hoola Benefit. And I'm going to use this as blush or as contour and bronzing. So first I'm going to kind of like sculpt it out. And then I'll go ahead and blend it up. I like how this bronzer has a really nice undertone. And you could use it for both, like I said. It's dark enough to kind of like contour my face, but at the same time I feel like I could use it just for like a light bronze. Just depends how you applicate it and how harshly you apply it. Add a little bit of blush with the Precise Mineral. Just a little tad bit. There we go. It's all coming together. Yes, yes, yes. And now I'm gonna set my face and then I'll add on my highlight, my Milani, which is almost out. Don't have any harsh lines or anything. Everything's blended. Now for my highlight, I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild highlight. This is in the shade Precious Petals. There we go. It's a little broken, but I want it to be a little bit more precise. So I'm going to take a smaller brush, and there we go. Very, very pretty. Some on my nose, cupids. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to go very smooth, just clean off the foundation I have on. There you go, and I'm going to just outline my lips, and then I'm going to go in with my MAC gloss, and that will be all. And then with our MAC gloss, it smells delicious. It smells like, I don't know if it's like chocolate, like a white chocolate, but it's beautiful. Alright everyone, so this is my finished look right here. I hope you guys liked it. You guys voted for this green eyeshadow look, and I will be doing more looks like this, playing around with different colors. So I will be doing more polls on Instagram so you guys can follow me. And I really hope you guys liked it. I had so much fun playing around with this glitter. You know, this is a very, very bold look. You can use it for a wedding, you can use it for a club, you can use it for prom, you know, but if you want to do it like a daytime, you could just stick to the green that I used previously with a little bit of brown and kind of just tone it down a little bit. I know I went a little crazy, but I wanted to be a little glam today. So I hope you guys liked it. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.